Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at the Peugeot e-2008. Originally came out in, and I'd love if it was 2008, but it wasn't, it was 2013. A bit of a frumpier MPV, but today we're looking at the facelifted second generation version. If you're looking for the original original second gen, I've got that review up on the channel, and now we're getting to be a channel old enough that we're starting to see facelifted versions of electric vehicles that we've covered originally in the past. So you might be looking at one of these as a used, but today we're looking at a brand new e-2008. We're going to have a look around the outside, the inside, and as always, take it out for a drive. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. And once you like the video and leave a comment and let us know if this updated version, because it's got a bigger battery and it's got a more refined electric motor. So let's get into it. Nevo's thrilled to announce that we're launching Ireland's first ever electric vehicle show in partnership with Bank of Ireland on Saturday, the 17th of February 2024 in the RDS in Dublin. On the day, view more than 20 EV manufacturer brands showcasing their latest models and technology, chat to industry experts from finance, insurance, home and public charging, alternative e-mobility solutions and much, much more. Whether you're looking to make the switch now or starting to think about driving electric, we'll help you make the right decision. Visit nevo.ie today to learn more and register for your free ticket. So let's have a look around the outside and the inside. We're here in Ticknock Forest, just outside of Dublin city centre, on the side of a road, as always. So we've got some nice, it's a facelift version, so it's not huge changes, but there are some nice changes. So we've got the new Peugeot shield. We've got some new coloured and typefaces, kind of an italic, more modern e-2008, but you'll know it's an E because of the body coloured vertical lines. And if it's a combustion engine 2008, you're going to get this in silver. So this will be colour. Speaking of colours, there's 6 different colours. This colour in Ireland is standard, and then there's the white, the black, and then there's a blue and a red as well. You've got LED lights, and you've got the new daytime running lights in the vertical claw shape, whereas originally it was a fang. And then down at the front, very difficult to know whether it's the E at the side, at the front on anyway. You've got your adaptive cruise control radar unit in underneath, and you've got your parking sensors down here as well. Nice front. No frunk, before somebody asks me in the comments. Moving down along the side, you have 16s on the entry level active in Ireland, and then you've got 3 trims, active, allure and GT, and today we're in the GT line, the top trim. But we're on 17-inch alloy wheels. You can get them in 18-inch as well. You've got the new E badging on across all of the Peugeot or Peugeot. It's kind of a 3-stripe, whereas originally it used to be like a little lowercase e in blue, bit of gloss black. This is 2-tone gloss black on the roof. We don't have the optional sunroof on this one. You've got the gloss black roof rails with that shark fin aerial, B pillar. Yeah, it's nice. I like the 2008, the e-2008, sorry. Colour coded door handles, and you have a bit of silver along the bottom trim and that matte black with that cladding around the wheel as well. Nice. You've got a bit of design going on here in the C pillar. Tinted windows in the rear on the GT line. Yeah, it's good. Charging, as standard, it's 7.4 kilowatt on AC, but you can upgrade that to 11 kilowatt. And then as standard, it is 100 kilowatt on DC, so 10 to 80% in about 26 minutes, I believe. All starting to come in around that kind of magic number of half an hour. So by the time you pull in, you're going to be able to charge, get about a bite to eat, go use the facilities, etc. Along the back you have your high level brake lamp, you have your window wiper, and you've got some new edition lights, and depending on the trim you'll dictate as to what the shape of these these are very 3D. You can see from down along the side there. Got just the Peugeot nameplate in the back, got kind of a dark brushed grey, no name badge in the back at all. You've got the integrated camera, and then you've got the new naming on the side. So on the side you'll see the E, and on the rear you'll see the E. You just won't see that E at the front. 2008. And then the trim level, the GT line. Yeah, it looks well. I think on the back it looks well. I think overall it's a nice shape, nice size car. It's deceptively big on the inside. Boot, it's not a power tail lift. It's 438 litres. I have a lot of stuff in there today, but I haven't gone in underneath. And you can see there's a good subfloor, so if I wanted to drop that floor, but that's where your charging cables could go if you wanted to. So good space. We've got boxes and bags and all that kind of stuff. And as well as that, then you have the ability to hold up with that. It'll hold the parcel shelf up. Hold the subfloor up if you wanted to hold it up at an angle to put stuff in underneath. Got space down along the side, and you've got your little light on the side corner here. Yeah, nice parcel shelf there, and then the way through. Seats are 60/40. We'll have a look at that when we go inside. Nice. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like the look, the shape, the style of the Peugeot/Peugeot e-2008? I like these angles. Very dominant on the road. Right, moving into the inside. I'm going to turn off the lights that I was highlighting. This is the GT line. You've got this carbon effect, you've got some gloss black, and you've got ambient built into it. You've got your Stellantis switchgear. So this is based on the same platform as the e-Mokka, and the Jeep Avenger, and also the what is the other one? Opel. Oh, that's the Opel Mokka, the Jeep Avenger. There's something else this is based on as well. What am I forgetting? Jump into the comments and let me know. You've got the Peugeot sill plate. And these seats are manual. So there's a couple of options that aren't on this car, which is nice to see. You've got your pedals down in underneath here. Let's see if I can pick them up. Yeah, not a bad sized door pocket. As well with the Mokka and others on the Stellantis platform, there's a fairly big lip. Once you notice it, you can't unnotice it, but it's in and down. However they've done it. And these aren't the upgraded full vegan leather seats, or leather seats. These are the next level down. And the top level seats have a heated option as well. These ones aren't the heated, so it's kind of a dual vegan leather with the green stitching. Nice and supportive, good bolster. You've got that stitching line all the way through on the GT side of things. We'll get in and close the door. So, venting for the side mirror. On the GT line, you've got the holographic 3D. And so what you have is a couple of different elements going on here. You kind of have like a handle, and when you put on the hazard lights, for example, so there, the lights and the notification lights are built into it. And then you've got this 3D on the GT line. It doesn't come in the Allure or the Active. And then you've got your Stellantis start-stop button across all the cars. The Opel Astra I was thinking of. Opel, Jeep, Citroen, EC4. That's what it's also based on. I got there in the end. Maybe you've already written that in the comments. You've got your very typical smaller steering wheel, flat top and flat bottom. This is very much to help with this. So depending on your shape and body size, whether you can see the steering wheel or not. And that's why they've got this flat one. And it's definitely on the smaller side. Left hand side is volume and voice control and the ability to scroll. Proper buttons. Right hand side is your phone, but also list, etc., etc. Behind that then you have your cruise control stalk, and on this side you've got the light stalk with the ability to see different trip information. And over to my right knee then is the wind indicators, wipers, etc., front and rear. It's got Android Auto built in and Apple CarPlay wirelessly. We can skip, and then you've got your single zone climate control. You've got your Android Auto, you've got your navigation, which is included, this 10-inch screen. You can have it 3D, you can have it not 3D. Yeah, nice. Responsive. It's gotten better than the other one. What else has I got on it? Move down from the top. You've got the brightness, you've got built-in Wi-Fi, your devices, etc. And then you've got the home button down here. So you've got the screen. And if I go to home, you can have, you have to shortcut it down here to go to your HVAC, etc. So you've got your temperature, your fan speed, air conditioning, etc. Your car settings. Not a lot going on, but it's not bad. And then you've got your piano toggle switches, so your recirculation. You've got your on or off climate, aircon max, hazards, central locking, and front and rear demisters with a physical knob for volume. USB Type A, USB Type A, and a wireless charging pad on the GT line with the ability then to stack your phone. If you want to stack your phone, you can do it like this, if your phone will fit in. I don't think, oh, well, yeah, a bit, but this is mainly, it's made for landscape. So underneath that, then you've got your 12 volt, got a bit of storage there, and then you've got your gear selectors, Stellantis stuff then as well, park, reverse, neutral drive, and then 2-stage regenerative braking. Little carbon effect wrist level. There's somebody ringing me. Electronic handbrake, drive modes, and then a tall and a shorter cup holders. Nice carbon, nice different effects across it. You've got that stitching, that lime green stitching, not bad up here. You've got your half glove box because the fuse box is on this side, whereas on the left-hand drive markets, it's a full glove box. And you've got your ambient light that goes all the way over. You can see it there in the green from the door all the way across to here. Then there's a brake, and then it's back on the door on this side then as well. So that can be changed color-wise as well. GT on the steering wheel, and the steering wheel has reach and rakes and the new Peugeot badge. Yeah. Obviously, this is not a ground-up EV, so you are paying for a bit of a compromise because you haven't got that. You've got the transmission tunnel, but you don't have space in underneath. And this one doesn't have the sunroof, so don't forget that you can have these as an option. It's nice that they haven't put it on because some people don't want it. Yeah, you can get the top level seats are Alcantara, not leather, with heat, whereas this one is just you've got a heated steering wheel. Battery has increased from 46 kilowatt hour to 51. With a WLTP of just over 400 kilometers. Real world, you're probably looking at, we're at 59% at 192 there on the, probably looking at the mid to late 300s. Probably mid 300s is probably more reasonable. It's a 156 horsepower electric motor, giving you 0 to 109.1 seconds, front wheel drive. Prices in Ireland are 35,600 euros, starting off with the active trim, and then going up to 40,230 for the GT line. And actually the regular 2008 GT line versus this 2008, the E2008, there's very little in the difference. So if you're going for a top trim petrol version, you're as well to stump up for the electric version there as well. The other two options you can get as a driver is hill descent and a driver assist pack. But otherwise, let's have a seat in the back and see what it's like for me. That seat is set for me. It has height and let's turn off the car actually, so that we're not being given out to. And so you can see the height adjuster on the side of the seat there. Yeah, it's good. You've got a USB Type A and a USB Type C in the rear. And that armrest moves forward and back then as well. And so you have net in the back. Can't really see that there. You've got a bit of a transmission tunnel down here. And then my feet can go in underneath my chair, all right? But my knees are a bit tight up against it. Now that seat could be moved forward a small bit, but I'm 6'2", 188 centimeters. Let's spin the camera around so you can see what we're talking. So back on the headrest, maybe 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters. But yeah, good. Isofix are zipped away. And down here, the little zips. So 2 Isofix in the rear. No arm headrest, or no center console holder for drinks, etc. And then you've got the visibility out the back. 2 little reading lights. Touch sensitive, I believe, right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. And you move around. Let's get it out for a drive. What's it like driving the E2008? I really like it. I like the seating position. Nothing has changed with regards to the feel of the suspension or the steering. It's a new electric motor and a bigger battery. So more range, more efficiency. We're at 59%, like we talked about, with about 192. So you'd be expecting that mid to high 300s with a WLTP of 400, just over 400 kilometers. We've done a lot of Peugeot reviews on the channel recently. We had the 308 and then the 308 SW. So this is based on all that. It won't be the same platform as the brand new E3008, which is talking about a 700 kilometer range. Visibility in the e-2008 is decent. Blind spot on the door mirrors, they're a good size as well. Good visibility out the front. Bit of a blind spot down at the A-pillar. There's a lot going on down there. You probably pick it up on the second camera. Indicator, some people aren't a fan of the noise. I don't think it's too bad. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm a fan of the 3D cockpit, and somebody with me today, Finn from the office, and he really liked it. He hadn't seen it before. You can turn it off, and it's only available on the GT line. Reversing camera is good as well. Good clarity in it. So yeah, it's slightly improving on what would needed to improve on in the e-2008. The original one was good, but lacking in the range, whereas that increase of battery from 46 kilowatt hour usable up to over 51 kilowatt hour usable. You can see in there we're going over some speed bumps and a good level of travel in the suspension. It's firm but not too firm, and it's not too soft either. Yeah, it's good. Seats are lovely. I would have liked to see and try the Alcantara one, but not on this model that we have for press review, and they're also heated. Steering wheel is small. Again, hopefully you can see it in the second camera, but it is what all the Peugeots are. You get real engagement with it, and I talked about this in my 308 review. So when we were out in Spain, I think it was Spain or France, I think it was Spain, we got to drive the new updated 208, this smaller sibling of this one, and then we got the 308 and 308 SSW. So there's 3 videos from that trip already up on the channel. We have the video from this one already up on the channel as well. So if you're looking at, rather than brand new, you might be looking at used. A really good car. I have it in the red. Again, beautiful. Acceleration is good. I would like that the 2-stage regen. I'd like if Stellantis could bring in a 1-pedal driving option. So we're in B mode here now. So when you do take your foot off the accelerator, it does slow you down, but not to a standstill. And it's either you have it or you don't have it. They're the options. With the big brother, the e-3008 coming out with such a large battery and so much talk about it, will people take the jump from this to that? And will this get left behind? I don't know. I really like it. And the fact that this is pretty much the same price in GT line as the petrol version, why wouldn't you go electric? But the guts of 400 kilometer range, like perfect for Ireland. Space is not bad for a small SUV. I can fit behind myself in the rear, and the boot size with that 430 odd litres, I think it's good. Road noise is not bad. Let me know in the comments if it's on your shopping list, if you like it, what don't you like about it, if you don't like it. And remember, if you think an EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching.